Hey guys, it's Bigfoot's Little Farm. We're gonna go gather eggs, check on the animals, and just see what all's going on up there. Alright, let's go. Lucy, let me get you your food. Come on. That's not yours. This one here's yours. That one right there's yours. Alright. Come on, Coco. Drumstick, wishbone, y'all, come on. So, Lucy got in trouble the other day, and since I was grounding Max, my other dog, and that's why he's on that, so we're taking him off that today and putting Lucy on it because he attacked my male goat, and we don't do that. He knows he doesn't do that, so I'm going to start putting Max up anytime my male goat is out, and I have to put Lucy up. Basically, I mean, she's still under a year old. She doesn't have that adult look yet, but anyways, she had literally was chasing my chickens and got one down on the ground. Got a hold of her real quick before she harmed my chicken, but she will be going on the zip line. And if you can see, the zip line goes from this tree all the way back over here to where Max's house is. It's about a 50-foot zip line, and he's on a 10-foot leader that he's on. Watch out, babies. And it's just a safety precaution. I had to do this with Max as he was training. Lets them know what they can and cannot do, and she will be let out and running loose when I'm out here with her. But Max was instigating it and getting her all excited and riled up about it, and that's what made her keep doing it as much as she did. And Max knows better. So we're checking on our babies. That one there's got her chicken saddle on so her back can heal. Because that is his favorite. So we just trying to protect my chickens. I raised these chickens up from babies. Some of them I literally hatched out myself. So I started out, yes, Mama, I see you, honey bun. Oops, well, you kind of ran underneath that one. So I gathered 2 chickens each. Y'all still got plenty of food. So I gathered 2 of the same breed each time. When, on the breeds that I wanted. And then after that, when they started laying eggs and had roosters, then I started incubating the eggs myself to get as many chickens as I have now, which I will be incubating out. I'm probably not saying that right, but hey, give me A for effort. There's 2. But there's 3. Mama, behave. She's trying to peck at the eggs as I'm bringing them out. Sorry, but y'all are in the way. So this is how I've got so many chickens out here trying to set on eggs and be broody, and I'm not ready for that. We got another freeze coming tonight. There's 3 more that make 6, 7, 8. But as soon as this cold weather is gone, I will start incubating my eggs. That's why my chickens have been staying in unless they go out a breed at a time and not all together. During the winter time, I will let them all run together. You know, but I'm just getting them ready. So, you know, because when a rooster breeds a hen, that can last up to 2 weeks in a hen. Let me see what you got, Mama. What you got? You ain't got nothing underneath there but except a fake egg. I have to do that from her. I have so many that are wanting to be broody that once I do start hatching eggs out, I'm going to give them some of their own. I have one that doesn't have fertile eggs because there's no rooster in that bunch. But I'm going to go ahead and give them, no, y'all stay, some eggs because that's just what they want to do. So I'm going to give them that chance to do that. So we had some really bad winds last night. Tree limbs. Hot mess. You'd think I'd have more tree limbs down than what I do because of all the wind that we had. But I lucked out on that. Alright, watch out. Yeah? Really? You say hi? How about you? They said, nope, I do not like how I look on camera, they said. So I've had some. Yep, there's 2 in here. It's been laying eggs in here. So 8, so this makes 10. Got any eggs in here? No. They still have enough food for tomorrow. Actually, let me go ahead because I have so many in this one that I like to make sure that it stays full. What you doing, Drumstick? Being all puffy. He's been attacking my husband here lately because, you know, spring is in the air. He doesn't want another man out here because he thinks it's competition to him and his women. Coco has been being very clingy to my husband the last couple of weeks. Usually it's me she follows around, but now that it's breeding season, she's kind of went toward my husband, and he's not liking that. So let's see what we got in here. This is one of my broodies that wants to lay eggs, and but none of the hers are fertile. Set it, no. So Mama, let me see what you got. That makes 12. 14. Let me have Mama. I'm going to hook you up later. Whoop. That's 15. That's a fake one. Here, you can have that one back. What else you got? Is that it? Alright. Alright. I know. I took your good ones. We're at 14. Nope. I'm fixing to get that one. 15, that olive green one. Alright. I know. I'll hook you up with some fertile ones. I gotta find a rooster for my lavender Orpingtons so that she can hatch out some eggs. I'll let her do that. I got a silky. Well, not a silky. I have a buff Orpington wanting to set. My silkies normally are, you know, that way. But, so, let me show you here. So, I had to put some walls up pretty quick because of the cold weather. But, nope. Y'all stay in. Nope. Y'all stay in. And, but I will, you know, get it fixed up a lot better. All right, girls, let me in. So, in here, got the roof on and everything. Got the nesting bars. Got the sand down here, which we're fixing to take care of that. Let's see. Oh, we got an egg in that one. Got an egg in that one. Got one up in there. I kind of had a feeling, yep. Got an egg down here. Y'all ain't supposed to be laying eggs down there. But when it gets really cold, they don't really lay as much. But the reason why, let's see if I can fix this. The reason why I wanted the sand is because I have this. So when they're in here at night, then I can scoop out the poo. It's so much easier to clean up. Just like a kitty litter box. And then I keep an old feed bag in here to put it in. And so it makes cleaning up so much better. So when it warms up, we will be putting the walls across here and doing a better job here because I just laid those in there. And then this wall here will be connected to the hay barn when we start building that. Means that my goat will probably be out quite a bit to keep him out of here. But I'm hoping I can just get that done in a day because I'm going to take this fence off right here because we won't need it. We're going to connect it here in the middle of these two walls where, you know, where they start to connect. Oops. So, and once we get done, I'll be tightening. I'll be making me a fence tightener, and I will be getting these fences tightened up. And it just takes time, you know. We've been here going on 3 years, and so I do what I can with what I got. And so since I've been able to sell turkeys and eggs and you know, and goats, then that just made it to where, you know, we can buy the extra supplies that we need. Let's get these eggs out of here. They scratch around in here on these purple things, which I have in the bottom. So it kind of sticks to the eggs, which doesn't hurt it. They wipe right off. There's an egg. And there's, that's a long egg. Okay. And they still have food in here, so they're fine. But I love how thick these insulated walls are. You know, not that they need them, but hey, they're coming in handy and doing what they need to do. And So back over here, you girls need to move, babies. You're messing with my stuff. So I think over here in this area here is where I'll be putting their swimming pools, because the water will be going out the back side and not the front. I hear them babies. Yep, you girls stay in here. No, you'll get to stay in here. Let's see, I done gave Lucy her food. Must be flowers or something in there, because it sure smells flowery out here. All these blooms, all these trees are blooming. Okay. You saying hi? Hmm? Lucy don't know it yet, but she's fixing to switch places with Max. Back up. She's got plenty of space to get to things. Watch out. If it rains or gets cold, she still has places to get, just like Max does. I love getting pissed and that. But since Max was on there last night, she did her duty, like she's doing right now. But she's got to learn. You don't mess with my chickens. But that's the deal about Great Pyrenees. They have to be trained. You have to stay right on them. So she wanted to chase after the baby goats at first. That got stopped. And you just don't give them that opportunity to go after your chickens. Ginger don't clean her babies' areas as good as Blue does. Ginger's getting a beard. Maybe she's got a hormone imbalance or something, but she's got a beard about that long. I thought that, you know, when they had a beard, they had it, because, I mean, this is her second year having babies and first time having a beard. I guess having kids kind of do that to you. So I can no longer put Blue's food in her container anymore, because there's a big tree limb down in there. Max, back off a minute. Because she's no longer allowing the baby to have it. There you go. Get it. But she was ramming the baby, not allowing her to have it. And so she's going to do that. Then I'll put it all over the ground where she has more access to it without Mama being so mean. Because these babies have to eat too. And I don't know if it's just because, you know, they're getting to that age and she's trying to teach them. Well, I'm teaching her. Yeah, feed them babies. Gotta feed them. Back up. Back up. Back it up. silly boy. There you go. I really looked intimidating, didn't I? Oh. Okay, where am I going? Lucy? Girly, girly? We got a little come to Jesus meeting going on with you, girl. Where's your thing at? Alright, come on. Come on. Come on. Anytime you grab a Pyrenees' collar, they put the brakes on. Come on. Ugh. Let's see what I can get a hold of here. She's never been on one of those here. Probably ain't ever been on one before, but it's part of my training method and it works. I've done it with all my Great Pyrenees. Max, thank you. What he's doing is Max is like, he knows he's off, so he's running down to grab her food. She's already had hers, so let me run and get it out of the way because he's got food up there. He's food aggression. And then I'll come back and gather my silky eggs. Watch out there, Mr. Waterbutts. Hey, Tigger. Tigger's been on vacation for a while, evidently. You decided to come home this morning, didn't you, baby? Yeah. Yeah, she decided to... That's my cat that's very vocal. Very, very vocal. Yes. When she came in this morning, she was a hollering. Hey, hey, feed me too. All right, let me put this in here because she's already ate. You going? Going through if you're going. All right, I got to go back up the hill. I'm not done yet, baby. And get silky eggs. Let's go get some silky eggs. I'm going to cut these things in half to use them to put my feed buckets on. Because it don't take the whole thing. And the legs are wide enough that I can do that. There's a couple of lambs in here. Yeah, see, she's being nice to the baby eating like that. But a couple of limbs in here. Don't take much for me to get worn out, but that's all right. That's part of it. What you girls got for me? Where are they at? 1, 2, and 3. What you got going on there, fuzzy butts? This is my fluffy butt hut. My silkies. I got 2 of them right here. The rest of them, I guess, are inside. Let's get you. Hey, Mama. Yeah. Y'all need some more food? Well, I'll get it for you. This is maid service. I come to clean and feed. There you go. Y'all just have at it. This is the egg making specialty soup of the day. All right. That baby. Jitterbug. Blue. No, these are eggs. You can't have those. Ah, Lucy don't act like she minds too much on being on the lead. Max is good until you let the male goat out. So she's got some training, of course. But Max knew that I was giving him a chance again. But when I was getting Olaf out of the area of the turkey food, Max took that as a, all right, Mom don't want him in there, I'm going to take care of it. Well, he takes care of it a little bit too aggressively. So, but they're only out during the day anyways. So, Tigger, you came back in? Come on. Tigger's got a wife and kids, so he comes home for like 3 days and then he'll take off and go be with the family. Maybe they had a little scuff. You coming, Tigger? Huh? Come on. Did you have a fight with the wife and the kids? Is that why you're home? I mean, I'm fine with that. Come on. I put him a new collar on, so it's bright, lets people know he belongs to us. Cheeto, you leave my birds alone. Oh. Yeah, you gotta leave my birds alone. I don't think bluebirds are all that smart because that's what they get the most of. Yeah. Yeah. You say hi? You say hi, Tigger? And your pretty new bell and your little orange collar. Yep. Cheeto has a blue collar. And Cheddar has, this is Cheeto, and Cheddar has a red collar. Baby, y'all still have milk out here, and you still have food over there. So, you don't need anything else. Alright. Alright, guys. This is Bigfoot's Little Farm. It doesn't take me long to go up and just gather eggs and check on food. We are a 1 acre farm with 40 chickens, 3 turkeys, and 5 goats at the moment. We got guard dogs. Thinking about getting back into quail. I will be getting more turkeys and chickens. We have above ground gardens. We have a fruit orchard. And so yeah, just follow my page, Bigfoot's Little Farm. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe because it don't cost anything to do so. Alright, bye.